Osindongeni and Sbusiso Sisilani. Pamusi Raswivisani is fourth official for today's tie. As Robert Tole, one of the great referees, match commissioner and referees, assessor today. But Jima, wearing the captain's armband, is physically brutal, strong. He knows how to play. He has often been the sole non-European-based Ghanaian international, and he's up against Bernard Parker, who has played in Europe and has played in South Africa and has represented his country with pride. And after much criticism in recent years, finally ended his gold drought in the CAF Champions League against the side Kaizer Chiefs face in the semi-finals of the CAF Champions League. There is Christopher Stewart having a good full season on the SAFA panel and is looking forward to the years ahead. And I know from some of the referees' assessors he's been regarded rather well, and he's looking to impress in the closing stages of the campaign as Black Leopards acknowledge the fans that would have been at the venue, so too for the Amakosi, who would love to have their faithful watching on from the stands. As we are once again in a remarkable venue, Toyando Stadium, but unfortunately once again all quiet. It's the shrill sound of the whistle, though, the break chances that they create.
And the heavy artillery is out there. Cardoso Matoho has a variation.
Taken short though, Novo looks to deliver here. It's a decent looking delivery as well. Ngezana was waiting for a chance to thump that ball goal bound.
Okay, they take time, but eventually if you believe you can do that. Whoever thought that Cristiano Ronaldo will surpass Pele's goals, all of those type of things. It is possible. It can.
Today for Tiklas Tutla, a little bit of defensive work here. Kampole with the square ball, back post, surely, what a save, follow on, Castro does it again. Kaizer Chiefs have scored inside 10 minutes. A remarkable save from the Guinea-Bissau international Jonas Mendes to deny Chiefs with the first bite, but Castro would make no mistake from the follow-up as he bangs it in. He gets half a dozen this campaign, does Castro in the league, 3 in Champions League. But misery and woe for Black Leopards at home.
And you're right, Dwayne. It is that misery. They're just counter-attacked. Almost got a shot on target. Chiefs does the same thing. Go route one, little flick, get it onto the side. And the goalkeeper had done well there, Mendes. But it is Castro who has switched on. And they do ever so well in terms of the pressing. And Kambole, you look at it on the other side, and there's Mashiare, but in the end, they got it right. It is a goal that they deserve.
Muhammad is among those who's injured for today's match, as Castro shows a little deft touch and skill on the near side flank, brings in Kambole, who had a delightful run through and a beautiful ball across to Ngobo at the back post, and glorious forays into danger territory, all without reward, as Ngobo sends the ball in behind Kambole, who was making a surging run forward. Zulu, delivery here, but nobody quite so far back. Shiani will collect. Here's Parker, turns, creates space, gets a shot in, but fine block. An assist while the throw-in is taken by Kaizer Chiefs and allowed to bounce around in the area, looking for the acrobatic finish. Here's Castro on a bit of a snapshot. And Leopards have a chance toward the back post. Tiklas has over-clubbed this. Karuru was waiting.
This seems to be in command.
Certainly growing in confidence, yeah. And you know what it's like when you get a national team call-up. The morale boost that brings alone is simply enormous. Ball in here, that is, comes. Kuzla will take. This time it's played rather short. Bobbles around in the area before Ngezana's come away with it. Kambole is the lone player forward for Chiefs as we hit the half-hour mark. It's passes knowledge and Sona's mark. Not bad for a defender. So from the set piece, good line to feed, and a header there from Jima. Band.
Difference is Black Leopards very smooth in the approach.
And a second goal of the campaign, and he's gone and done.
Difference is Black Leopards very smooth in the approach. I'm watching you. Watch the next tackle.
Well, this is one of the reasons that I have been impressed with Kaizer in the short time that he's been refereeing in the top panel, refereeing in the Glad Africa Championship and indeed the DSTV Premiership. Masia, meanwhile, has been given his last warning. But yes, Castro would be feeling that he would like to have seen his opponent sanctioned for that. Ultimately not the case. It certainly looked like he was charging through without much intention of playing the ball. Castro is always going to turn it. But it does set up a relatively handy set-piece position for Kaizer Chiefs, who have Ngobo and Parker standing over him. So the bleeding has ceased. Set-piece time. It'll be Parker to strike. Bernard Parker looks to go and doesn't go very far away from the upright of Tertois. Difficult to control from that sort of speed. Thumped through in a very awkward hacked away by the Chiefs' defence. Now need to be a little aware as Samson looks to very short. Has found Tutla. And Novo, Mashiane and Zulu look to combine down the near side flank. It's the quality trio of left-footed players who come together. And Tertois showing some gilt-edged touches here to get that ball up to Karuru as well. And get the pass away. Now Hutlan. Maybe a chance late on for Black Leopards to find an equaliser, and it's come here late on. Flag stays down, returning to the starting lineup. Bangs it home. Tutla can celebrate. It's Kaizer Chiefs who have conceded in the closing stages of this opening half. Chairman David Tidiela watches on, at the moment unmoved, but hope here extended by Tiklos Tutla, who came charging in. But it's the build-up and the fine work done by Karuru, especially in the build-up to this finish.
Well-worked goal, and the intentions have been clear that they're going to try and attack from that left-hand side. It pays off. There was a touch of offside there for me. And the delivery has been exquisite. It shows the clash. Well, the pass easily tucked in, but I still maintain there's a touch of offside there, but it's given. But that had
a space that Mashiane looks to capitalise on, but Masia with the recovery and charging run by Mashiane. Decent delivery here. It's a little deflection from Castro, but Mendes away to the danger.
He's been consistent in his deliveries. Happy Mashiane doesn't play it high, he plays it low because of the run that Cardoso is making.
This match at home to Le Monde Golden Arrows, eligible for the trip to TS Galaxy to finish the campaign. Tutla, the goal scorer, and Mashwene stand over this. Tutla will take short. Mashwene's gone on the little breaking run here. Quick to close him down. And this is a poor attempt at a back pass to goalkeeper Mendes, who's put under all sorts of pressure. Charging Mashiane. Parker. Just overhit it slightly, and Masia happy to take advantage of that. Decent ball through the centre. Karuru. Steer it with a heel or with the outside of the boot, as he's asked for in Mashwene and Maluleke. The two players directly. Line needs to be back. Do enjoy Maluleke's choice of footwear today. One boot, completely different colour to the other, left and right. Oh, squeezed in at the near post, hits the woodwork in a way, very close to finding a goal that would take them back in front, but ultimately scrambled to...
For this set piece, it gets a deflection, well taken. Yeah, there was a deflection there, bailed out by the...
I'm trying to see
it came off Edwin Jimar.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it hits...
It came off for Edwin Jimar.
Into the Chiefs half, but Malcheke looks to see the ball forward for Kaizer Chiefs. Now Mashiane again into that danger area. Kambule looked to have successfully converted to a wing player. Here's Parker looking for a first league goal in this campaign, and it's parried away. On as Happy Mashiane makes way. Looking back at this effort though, Brian.
Well taken. Good goalkeeping. And I think what also helped, he didn't take an awkward bounce. Ball safe. And
he's had a decent performance undoubtedly as Black Leopards go on a charging run down that far side, and again they look dangerous for moments but can't find the finish. Tudla looking to add to his first half goal with a second half strike.
It's such an open game, and that's good football there. That's good pace. He does what he did in the first half, just take
to Karuru. He feels he never quite got the opportunity he deserved at Kaizer Chiefs, and has tried to prove that point at times. Brace in his last match against the Amakosi. Now Putlang steered out wide. So here Martin try to a danger area. Can they square it? And the header has come. Tutla has taken Black Leopards back in front. A remarkable turnaround from a player who's only ever scored one goal in his professional career. He scored twice in one game against Kaizer Chiefs here into the final half hour, and suddenly a side that was staring automatic relegation in the face when they went behind are now on top, and survival is on.
Gachivenda Barerosui Kaduva. That day has arrived. The belief is there. We spoke about it. It is swift movement, good touches, the good timing of the runs, and the cross that gets to be played, and the header as well. Arezitozonaka. It is a thing of beauty. It's the young man that has been trying to get the shots on hope and believe.
Well, as a coach, you'd be feeling very satisfied when you know that the players who've made the greatest impact are the ones that you gave starts to today, as the Chiefs looked for any